Now 3 weeks no so you be say ko Nigeria ko gibium and I be ko Burkina Faso and I ko d'Ivoire.
So we name
Arrangement be na bana ye. Minia, we don't have money to go and buy them. That is it. Finito. Government don't have money. The government is broke. Abanya want to mean yes can tuaneka. I
know so with this new arrangement, in
the midst of all this,
we arrange with Nigeria. Say, when we get better stance, we will.
In the midst of all these things, it tells you clearly that at this era, Ghana is being led by a confused old man who are suffering from andropausal symptoms, and they cannot even come out clearly to talk about it. That's the problem. And to my opinion, foreign minister, someone to where they, Kokwaji menu, International Women Day. Me when say we call lunch, na imagine a Chinua picture.
So
what
would you have done different if you were in government?
Concerning,
especially when you were struck by some international shocks like COVID-19 and the Russia-Ukraine war.
You see,
if you were in government, what would have been your direct alternative?
Alaji Muhammad Bawumia kachi say, you per se ye kwan ukroma. You hear say babu bosia. Just told all the road and you get money.
So you would have told all the road?
Money.
Is that what you
to build the road? What to do for the buy? Why did he cancel the road?
After he said,
I am coming there. I am coming there.
You don't have bad time.
If we were in
what
government,
would be your alternative plan?
If NDC were in government, in the first place, Kian do her. Because when the COVID came, Nana, you sika than on my bearer in the West African sub-region. You get that?
Yes.
And those monies could have been more than enough. President Mahama, when he was in office, Sika son boy, Obobusi only 54 billion Ghana cedis. But we've seen the number of Juma Ode Sikani. More than half of Sika Eba Ghana during the COVID. We got almost 34 billion Ghana cedis. Sikan abandoned the year then. A billion Omampine for the Court of Parliament during the State of the Nation address. Was it Attorney General? Was it 31, right?
And maybe
okay, no, it's 31 billion. 31 billion Ghana cedis.
31 rather.
31 billion Ghana cedis. Yeah, 31 billion Ghana
recently,
cedis.
okay, anyways, so.
It's 31 billion Ghana cedis.
Okay.
In fact, Auditor General reported, you know, they buy or meet some of them.
Okay.
Ubeka say, in additional $1 billion under special drawing right. Okay, one fine one count. Was say COVID-19 auditor now, Auditor General Koya, you know, or then so auditor report when they buy out. Why? Because President Kufuor needing the corruption clearing agent, you know, he loves it so much that even in our midst of trouble, he still sees it so fanciful. So about protecting the corrupt appointees. This is the government we are in. And Sam George Ebusa 1 billion question, and I'll repeat it here.
Okay.
Moyi wrote us because you were introducing COVID. How do you call it?
Levy.
You were introducing levy, and now Modi levy abano. I must say, Modi wrote to us have a piece, no more withdraw levy now. And I think Sam George have said a notice. So man withdraw levy no more day. So I wrote to the baby more. Parliament and the system of the House will not support them. And I stand by the NDC of the Parliament. And
don't put there, not only you as a journalist, because then that was the argument. Say the E-levy, you cancel road to near the E-levy. I know we did not meet the target. But say the road to near this time be increasing. I don't see why E-levy should still stand.
Of course.
And that is my personal opinion too. All right, you're streaming live on Facebook, my CTV GH, Mira Amaleba, representing NDC, Samson Amira. Fred Kuminso representing MPP. Wait, my join in, you know, with your point, if you like, with your messages and constructive criticisms. You're baking kind amount. My member 2 minutes. Na ABA na only be can be na person address here. If you the uncle Urajo Mahama or say a man akwanya ono be Ghana. You want us to go straight into that? Okay, so that's fine. So that we have even enough time, you know, to tackle the matter. And my mention was seem free or don't know because any fee as Mira, and Tuana John Dramani Mahama Ebono. I think time ho baby. Me say ya bema mokwa pa ne cho ne ade for me drivers for change, and according to him, you know, if this is what the change was about, they wouldn't have made that decision in the account. And Urajo Mahama said he's the hope for the country. Ti man akonya onu betime CC o mine. Yama John Dramani Mahama akonya. So CC o mine asanka na banti so. Bajo.
Okay. No, do. I will start it by dealing with Asamoah Kene Japan recently.
Okay.
Kennedy Japan say, under Kufuor, Obi Ejuma. Under Rollins, Obi Ejuma. Under Mampinda Kufuor, Obi Ejuma. Under Merce, Obi Ebi. Under Mahama, Obi Ejuma. Sanjuma Obi Eni na no, one na Ejuma ho. Ghanaian youth, like you and I. And yet, ono Kennedy Japan kwa. I will use Dr. Indum as an example. Before we came on set, now me share one of your markings during the budget debate in Parliament on 9th March 2023. I brought an debate on the floor. As someone kindly said, "Can you Dr. Indum best you or the buy and the boanoa can we St. Augustine College and the So Dr. Indum was not only a celebrated and a renowned entrepreneur of international repute, he was equally a philanthropist. And let me say it here. A brother may call my first degree in communication studies in AUCC. Dr. Indum paid for my first year fees.
Even with USAG, we also have a story to say. University Student Association of Ghana. Now also Coconut Grove.
Yes.
He gave us a very huge waiver. And he personally came to our Congress grounds and wave into your Congress. I think so. Be able to make
fantastic, fantastic. Dr. Indum started a business far back in 1992. Coconut Beach Resort.
Okay, yeah,
that was the first place I started here. Yeah. Then followed Ghana Gold Fund Company.
Okay.
Then followed Ghana Gold Coast Securities. The rest became history. By 31st December 2016 at NDC, Amambu Ebekona a week later. Now Dr. Indum assembling smart TVs Okrumba. He built an industrial estate and Indum business of science and technology. Commander Edna Igwafu Ibrahim. This is Dr. Indum. The empire of his businesses, we can't count them here. Now, despite this significant and impeccable record as an entrepreneur for over 30 years, Nana Kufuor Betna Kunyaso. A book we bought out, The Way Forward After Nanado is sworn in. And they spelled out how they were going to kill Indum businesses. And they have killed Indum businesses.
Book
no. It came from the MPP folks. It is even alleged that it was Dankwa Institute that wrote the book. I have the part 2 here with me.
Where is it? Can we see?
Besides that, UTM Wabe, you hosted him here before. You've hosted him here before. Now what in someone or Kafa acquire a so you go to the bank? My own uncle said to Agongo, why is he? Huh? Thank God his media is thriving.
Agongo ni IBNDM mobile because Ora Agongo ni Ora Ken Kasane. The next day you go to the bank. Ora UT Bank. I'm being said on who to me what that Koran FNC
yes,
bank.
You're going to bank.
Or say and yet the day before, me Ken asre I was saying any answer call Ken was Mira, say Ken say Fede Ohiana he should speak to his PA.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. UT Amwaben, Oya investor are no way prepared to absorb the debt of the bank.
Okay.
They met Bank of Ghana. They agreed with the terms and conditions. Free meeting and a Bank of Ghana free UT actually common investors they are no longer interested in their terms and agreement. Without copying UT Bank.
I don't know about this one.
Fine. Or by one Mr. Mwabeon. One waka some way.
Okay.
One waka.
Me name about this.
Yes.
So, but I mean himself okaso when you investors. He said that's when you investors.
Good.
But as to say letter ne there.
One count. That Martino waka some on different quarters.
Without copying him.
Without copying him.
Wow.
Then the bank was near good bank. Okay? Uncle said we are going to go. Boneben Oye. He was the first person to pay that Bank of Ghana minimum capital requirement a year. He was the first person to comply. $120 million as at that time. Neboni say he have a case in court, so he can own the bank. The list is unending. And so what you do, that's why not doing politically against and they either use Ghana Revenue Authority or any of their agencies and why are taking over within the system. They use them to come after you.
Now they connected why Mahama said he
yes, when you're minor political party, then they will use the EC to revoke your licenses. And the Kenya Japan have lamented about one in Crawford. Say, "Ne yepesi good juma," because our topic caps the sika they are supporting MPP. Men yepesi good juma, and he will deal with them. Let's wait and see. The mining communities, as a man see here, when my Germans know the amount of party for men they Ghana mabunu enye juma enye biom. This is the government we are talking about. Wicked people. Kenya Japan Kasembi was saying nyoma ekosono. So the business community and Razi and Kasa now youth no so and sorry worker and dealing with the buying way are there will be no future for the youth in this country, and I agree with him. Nana Mahama time when him also when partner criticizing Mahama Chaya Kenya Japan when the D Mahama time can accohisam can trust him etia Mahama buy a check in Japan. Mahama Tatano, Mahama Pamono, Oguna Juma. Those days, the warrior Saturday Nano, he had contract from government. He was working, he was making money, but yet he was killing the government. Thank you, Solomon for bar. They will deal with him. This is Mahama record. See, Mahama, on your vindictive leader, Aboshu kind for almost Jessica 200,000, 2 billion. And the command can Akufo-Addo say 1 year campaign for 2 President Mahama Baingu. Yet under Mahama, their businesses were booming.
For 2 minutes, you remember me.
Kumasi 4, I was saying magazine and others. Now under President Mahama, you see, dear Mahama can they be a bomb pass Ghana Mabunu, whom in answering Nani and Toba man and say. Also, Oba, banks no Akufo-Addo Guamono, he will bring the banks back again. Okay, you bring the banks back again. Building the Ghana we want. Okay, UPSA hall.
But we should also agree, sir. And your banks, na sebi abani de for. There were some banks, according to even Uramu Abeni Bima my interview omono sebi. Now they were at fault, and because they had reached bankruptcy.
You know something.
But we can talk of other banks.
No, we shouldn't justify anything. Toyota company, for instance.
But laws must work.
Remember? Of course, the laws must work.
Yes.
Was collapsing the banks the only option? Huh? Was it the only option? Some of them were supported financially under NDC, I agree. There is a claim that they didn't use the money for the purpose for which that financial support was allocated to them. Whether or not it's true is a different matter. But if that is the case, anyway, while we were Usunku school, or call first term, exams one studying to a fee, second term was mean to your fees, but no fee. Are you a good parent? Huh? In as much as I agree, sir, and it will be Uncle Yeno, I still insist that that could not have been the only option.
Now this year,
wow. And the President Mahama, you see a kind of record that is evident everywhere. President Mahama employed more nurses than any government in our history. What about teachers? Apart from the private sector flourishing, within the public sector, President Mahama made sure he built a resilient infrastructure that will link the rural communities to the urban centers and make sure, say, Uti Krasia will be able to live a better life. Uti Kroma will be able to live a better life. We can able to build equitable society with equal access to everything we have as a people. And at the same time, giving us our pride as a country. And I think Ghana need nobody than such a leader to come back again. So, Nana, President Mahama's next return, regardless of where we find ourselves, we have the man that will be able to bring this country out of the squalors, because he has done it before, he has the record, and he can still prove more capable.
Okay.
All
right, but that's Ura Maleba. At this point, you discuss near Ura John Dramani Mahama Ekanye or no is the best, if like surest bet. for Ghana ahead of the 2024 elections. Okay, Mirakumi, Uniakasa. GM said,
for the first time in a while, Minyaka me bon sema ma GM. Yes. Oh, Pampa, I say bon sema GM. For the first time in a while, I feel as what can be beer worth discussing. I'm telling you.
I can't be brave.
For the first time to me, I've been working on some worth discussing. I bet to me, I can watch him. But me that dream who say and yes, I need Busre Mukani Biani. Apo Busre Muka. I don't know, me comment on how me need dinko. Anana, other times, politician here, politics, baby. Asema me na catch him say John Mahama no fee say o kosiesie no ho aba e de a certain character fufuro bi aba ama Ghana fo aka say oh me jafo ko e wasesa enti yemfa tumi ni nhyɛ ne nsa ono na boss ha word bosremu kana busa say bosremu ka dan o say asema ya kan ya ndwen ho yie no bi kan asema yembusa ne say o say I will fix the economy if I'm giving the mandate when the mandate ne be ma no Tamu no crowd mandate no then or the year. Enti NDC muno obi eni ho apart from John Mahama na. NDC muno obi eni ho. See that Ghana is a serious country. Serious country. And we have to be serious. Then not John Mahama babe. I am kase omu solve doom so yembu so say tambe no omu solve doom so. If they say they solved doom so, when did they solve it?
So who solved it?
No, I'm just asking. Yembusa, aya yembusa sa question.
So who solved it?
Ombeka say me can SBB so. Omu Ombeka say omu solve doom so the latter part of 2016. E dey me busa mo say enti mo solve doom so. Ana mo tina asisa. Bosremuka. Now 4 years.
So on that score, on that score, Vice President Bawumia is on tape to have said, say, Mahama cannot take credit for solving Doomso because he caused it. So it is obvious, based on this statement, say he agrees that the former administration solved Doomso. Only that he believes they created it.
My submission, you see, but
input here.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, say, so say or solve Doomso, or the infant say, Yamfan say, me, I don't believe John Mahama and solve Doomso. I'm telling you,
I can proceed.
Say, I'm not solve Doomso, I did not train. If you knew the
solution, so that's the argument you make.
I don't know, they be a make us John Mahama the 3 months soon. Now 4 years I had the man no. Ya Ghana for you be done. Wa nanu asema John Mahama ko kan ye say obi say GTV4 GTV4 ka say me say e fa camera nto so na camera ne da so Independence Day na ye den and that so na ye den. You see some pettiness and some bitterness be aya na ye me ya say John Mahama was a guy and I me admire personally. I thought say John Mahama be back no. So I said, he's a fine gentleman. You demonstrate that.
Okay.
Now, see, I guess over fix the economy now. You busa say how? But me can be you. Tell me now, MPP bano. Ubeka say you can be incompetent, Mahama.
Okay.
We are not talking about Mahama as a person. We are talking about Nejuma now. Oh yeah.
Okay.
So we said they say when ye Juma. And the MPP ya say you buy free SHS, you buy $1 na pay. So MPP listed a list of things they will do to better the economy. Because we understood say governance is a continuous process. And the fourth year at you buy $1 in man so mu, but you can see be any dollar and you can see be juma. Me but you say they make not say. So you say o time okodro
in America.
Na in America yes. We cannot say we are the best government in the world. Okay. But nyema be bra ye ka se ebe no. Ye do share yo because very much be ye bi won be ni nyina. Are you getting it? Nyema bi wo wa e yo pe so wo ye. Wan twa na wa ho odin entimi. But government is a continuous process.
Okay.
And the Mahama ka so pe so obey he fix then obey fix your country. Then over fix it. Yeah, you can see a bar. The lights will continue to be stable. The DJ, man, lights near stable. Even if it's 95, I don't know, share rating via ECG4. And I say, obviously, 94 to 95% yearly since you buy no, because we've had maintenance works via ama lighting system. At times, no do baby. But say, yet not do so mu. Ama, inclusion, go, ya mammy. Ya can't do my hammer, sama. I am asking you, ref. But you know, me blame me. John Mahama say, Ghana for Yadino. And China, you ref, you have a short memory.
Yeah, for 2 minutes,
for the next election, they be because I Ghana for Yensha Alankodo Chamanti because of 3 things: character, character. The credibility and then the competence.
Okay.
The character, the credibility, and the competence. Ghanaians are looking for change, and the change they are looking for, no. Senior, any political party, they are looking for a new person who brings new energy.
Okay.
Obi odi nkwanse foforo eba presidency nim. Obi obrane wasi etie nkrofo. Enye se obi a onam kuba se o si onti obi a obi odi skabe ba ebotom. Enye obi obeka say I'm not a magician to put money in your pocket. I just say onim de. Balanchamanti say jobs for the people, cash for the people. And it's simple. He understands what you do to bring money to the people.
Now this year, man.
See now, it is a Bosrebuka, na Mahama Kano. You came was our politics.
All right. But
can be Biabe, Ubadu and Yani Akase, Mukase, Mubama dollar na stable, and the Munye, Mukase Mbe Fuyasinche, Maya, Mukase Mbe restore teachers training allowances, Maya, Mukase Mbe restore nurses training allowance, Maya, Mukase Mbe fuel prices above from Munye. Then we can have a certain tangent of accountability. And then Bosremuka, Obi Soria, Metra S. Gratiamu. Whilst you know, say S. Gratia, it should be, you have to go to parliament.
Okay, my FNC we don't have.
We are not joking.
We don't have so much time. Thank you so much for joining us. Ora Malaba, thank you.
I think I'm going to have few actions. Just wrapping up.
30 seconds. Your time not sent. Oh, of course. It's in fairness, but
it is not about personal attacks and vilifications and shouting.
By the time you don't allow him,
and sloganeering and empty rhetorics. That is what they've been oriented to know. One village, one fowl, one road, one pothole. That's what they've been oriented to know. We are not going to engage in that kind of politics. But at the moment, Ghanaian youth are looking for the jobs. What the freeze about? When we come, we scrap your freeze to restore the economy back on track. And then you see Nakodi saying, one city, eco for eco 13 cities. It is moving up again. Ijamo saying,
okay, I think it's okay. Mira.
See now, you see, I'm telling you, the reason why NDC is not able to tell us what they'll do is because one, they don't have a plan, and two, they are afraid of accountability.
Okay, so I think
and NDC for the catch a one-time premium of with national health insurance, and
okay, Yana Mira Kumia said, Mira Kumi Ejina Adenta into a parliamentary candidate hope for. Adenta or sounds representing MPP, Mira Maleba, and so Bojumapa, Emma NDC. All right, the dam is on the boat, I say, the agricultural fertilizer say, the Africa, and so I say, something that Papaya recreational village, I say, and that Dogza Open University, so I say, Nyakopa Yadoma from next week, Ubekunu say, EA, Herbal Clinic and so by the kind na omaso yasene enti ye chia omo papa medin ede nana Otu Darko Ghana kasamafo ma yentwe ho me mfa obramu nsem enwi dwumadie no stay on
anya ajago baba ajago tata klita epita amake